Hello, my name is Gwen, and we will be using the strap again today in a exploration of the hips, lower back, as well as the glutes. Um, so if you don't have a strap at home, don't worry. You can do this exploration, this somatic exploration without a strap. So smooth out your strap. Have your hardware of the strap in one hand. Face the tab, that half moon shape up. Then thread the end closest to the middle. And then thread it back in closest to the top, to that half moon shape. Tighten it up. Loosen it so that you know how to explore this once it's on your body. So have your props that you might like to have underneath your head, close to the top. So I'm using a folded blanket today, and I might use it, I might not, but I'm going to have it there for now. And then have the strap, have your loop ready, and then feed your legs in and have it wide enough so that when you feel tension, so have the hardware on that right side, maybe if you're going to be laying on that right side, which we will start on laying on our right side, the hardware can be more on the top edge. Then you can come over on that side and then just notice when you bring that top leg up that you have a little bit of room, maybe about an inch or two in between the legs. It can come closer if you'd like to the thighs or keep it close to the knees. So play around with that. And then come on down. So you have the option to do this pose, and we'll explore both ways. First, like you're watching TV, have one hand right behind the head, and so that you're resting. And then I have a rolled blanket underneath my rib cage, armpit area. And that might be perfect for you. Or it might feel better to take it out. And so notice that. Is it better? Come where it's better. And we'll explore both ways. So the head cradled in the hand, and then the head down. And so they're very similar, just a little bit different. So feel the top leg, specifically the feet, and then have that top hand rest right on the top of the leg. And then close those beautiful eyes and feel what it's like to close your eyes in this shape. Maybe the top foot is resting in the arch of the lower. Can you feel the details of that baby toe edge up to the knee to the hip to the armpit area, the lower arm there to the elbow? Feel and notice all the way from the elbow through the forearm, and the head resting in the hand. And what is that like? And then from here, leave the feet connected and lift that top knee just a hair. Feel the bottom leg press down, and then relax that effort. And as you relax, notice how well the muscles of that outer hip, all the way into the glutes, the lower back, can settle. You can keep the hand there or move it to a new place. It can even hang on to the strap if you like, a little bit. And then again, The top leg comes upward, maybe to a new spot, maybe almost tightening that strap, but not quite. And then as it comes downward, you relax and you soften, soften, soften. Notice how that feels. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose, possibly out through the mouth. Or maybe you stay with the Ujjayi breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then go ahead and lift that top leg. Feel the resistance of the strap. Notice how tight you can make that. All the muscles coming to the party. And then relax that effort. Notice how well you can soften, soften, soften. And let's bring the head down now. You can bring the blanket underneath the whole works if you want to, or the blanket just between you and your arm. Whatever feels delicious here, please come into that. And a little different quality in this one, we'll come into a continual motion. So leave the feet joined, lift and lower in a fluid style motion. Gently coming upward a little bit more, lowering. Each time you might come a little closer into the strap. A little bit of backing off. Maybe 2, 3, 4 times is plenty. So let this one be your last one. Then go ahead and relax that effort. Let the legs gently soften into each other. And then we'll come into a body scan by rolling onto our backs. Feel now for a moment with the knees bent, walk the feet outward and knock the inner knees towards each other. Let them lean. The hands can be on the lower belly or off to your side, knuckles heavy. So wherever you are, feel and sense the targeted area of the sides of the tush, all the way up through the hips, from one to the other through the floor. Feel the legs to the knees, the vibration all the way down to the heels, the feet. The whole lower half might feel like it's vibrating. Then from the hips all the way to the shoulders. A little rock of the back of the skull here. Notice the quality. And then we'll come right over to the other side. So take your time now. You can just simply roll over to the other side. You can use that lower arm as your pillow. The top foot, once you get comfortable, so either utilizing your blankets underneath the armpit area and the head in the hand, if that's okay for your body today. Come into where it just feels good and have that top hand rest in that top leg. With the eyes closed, a light little lift of that top knee from the bottom. Press that bottom into the floor and then relax and soften and notice how well. And then again, maybe a little bit higher, a new location. As we explore, it's like meandering through a forest. Maybe you come across a meadow with a stream and you'd like to pause for a moment and look around a different corner, a different way of viewing. Maybe this time you press into the strap as the leg comes up, and you feel all the muscles switch on and contract. And as the leg comes down into its support of the lower leg, how well do those muscles turn off and let go? Can they release their grip? Know that it's the noticing. Whether they do or they don't is of no concern. Allow the body to explore here. And then let the head come down into the arm, or maybe you utilize now and you use your blanket. Let's come into a continual movement if you can. So notice the top leg gently move upward. Doesn't have to move into the strap yet, and then downward. The hand can move to a new location. Leg moves upward, and then it lowers. It might come all the way into the strap. Press, 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 and then a beautiful light little release. Notice the fluid style motion and where you feel this on this side. And how about one more? And then relax all those muscles. Feel and sense where your targeted area is as you start to roll into your Shavasana. You can take one leg out of the strap. You can take a bolster or your blanket underneath the legs and lengthen through one and then the other. Give the toes a little dance and notice as you rock the head from side to side. Where is the targeted area for you? Can you feel the fullness of the whole lower half? The legs heavy. A broadening and widening to the back of the pelvis. A drop quality, a relaxation of the glutes from one side to the other. Notice all the way up the spinal column, the shoulders. Allow yourself to rest as you dive through the brow and feel where the center of the brain lives. Notice that quality, the sounds. And thank you for your practice. Namaste.